I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 67 plate Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCI 200 Wildtrak Auto. It's done 44,000 miles and it's got full service history with 3 stamps in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we found them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll have a look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look in the back. Then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine. And finally, we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit as low as £200 will secure the vehicle, which will take it off sale. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we can go through an application with you, which takes about 5 minutes. And in most cases, we can get you a decision within an hour. Okay, so it's worth mentioning that obviously I'm only human. So obviously as I go around the vehicle, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, just ask me. I'll be more than happy to show you absolutely anything that you need to. It's not a problem at all. There's nothing to hide. And at the end of the day, if you're going to make the journey, you're going to come and look at the vehicle, you may as well see it before you leave home. So we'll obviously cover all angles for you as best as we possibly can. Right, so starting with the bonnet, hopefully you can see it's in really nice, clean condition. I apologise, there was a little bit of water on it. I can't help it, obviously it's just the weather. Joys of England. But I can't really see anything on it that's detrimental. There's a couple of little tiny stone chips, but I'd be more concerned if there was no stone chips. Looks like someone's hidden something otherwise. Yeah, so there are a few little tiny stone chips, but nothing serious at all. But in regards to the actual bonnet itself, I think you'd agree it's in great condition. So, driver's side headlight, and then obviously working our way around the front bumper. There is a little stone chip there. That's looks like there's a few little marks there, but then I'm rubbing my hand over it, it's disappearing, so I don't think it's anything serious. There's a very small mark in the bumper there. Being really critical, there's obviously a stone chip just there which has chipped the paint off. And there's nothing else I can see. And obviously the passenger headlight's in good condition as well. Just seems to be sticking out a little bit. Let's just come back in, look. So, passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition. It's free from damage. There's a little stone chip just there. Other than that, passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel's in good condition. That's actually not damaged as such, it's where it's got like a laser edge on it and it's just started to lift. Do see it quite regular. But the wheel's in good condition, there's no curbing. It's a Continental tyre. And as you can probably see from that bit of there, there's no mud in it, it's about 10mm of tread, so it's virtually new. The windscreen is in nice clean condition, it's free from stone chips or cracks. Passenger side mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, as is the mirror. So I'll go over the pillars first, and hopefully you can see it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Passenger side of the roof is again in great condition and it's free from damage. So before I go down the passenger side, I always like to have a look at this view. Then you can obviously see if there's any misalignment of any gaps, if there's any panel damage, and obviously you can see from that there's nothing at all, showing nice and clean. So down the passenger side, all the panels look nice and clean, side steps in great condition. Let's have a couple of passes just to make sure we're not missing anything. So being really critical, There's a couple of very fine scratches, can't feel them on your finger. There's a little one there as well, which is more like a stone chip. But other than that, it's in good condition. Rear quarter is in nice clean condition. There's no obvious damage. Obviously there's a canopy. As you can see, it's a good paint match. It's a Ridgeback S-Series, good quality canopy, not cheap at all. Decent quality, looks the part as well. So, passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, it's a matching tyre. I'd say there's about 5mm of tread, maybe a little bit more. Everything's nice and clean under there, arches are in good condition, chassis in great condition. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition, it's free from any damage, there's no stone chips, there's no cracks, no misting, everything looks good. Tailgate is in nice clean condition, there's no obvious damage or dents, everything looks nice and clean. There is a reversing camera on this one, which I'll show you working when we get inside. Rear bumper being extremely critical, there's a very, very tiny little rub mark there. You'll notice it's got parking sensors, but the bumper's in great condition as well. It's got a tow bar, which doesn't look like it's ever been used, and it's got the latest style electrics. So, obviously when we open the tailgate, you can see that this has probably been on it from new, where it's caught the rubber, it's just rubbed it away a little bit. There's a couple of little marks on top, but nothing serious. So, decent size opening. In the back, it's very clean. Canopy's in good condition. I'd say there's been a dog in the back of it at some point. As you can tell, there's a couple of little tears and stuff, but nothing serious. Bear me a second, let me tie my shoelace, sorry about this. Right, let's shut that back up. Hey, needless to say, you can see it's not hard life. It's obviously been used very carefully. It's not been used to hump stuff around either. Right, so driver's side tail light is in nice clean condition. It's free from damage. There's no damage at all. There's no misting, no cracks. Everything looks nice and clean. Rear quarter, again, it's in great condition. Really nice and clean. There's a very fine, it's like it's rubbed against a bush or something, you see. Can't feel it, but it is there. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. There is a little bit of curb in there. Not serious, but it is there. Matching tyre to the opposite side, or it's a matching tyre Continental. Matching tread depth to the opposite side. Chassis in great condition. Everything looks good. Right, so let's go down the pillars first on the driver's side. And again, nice and clean condition, there's no damage. And that's the same for the roof. Everything looks nice and clean. There's no damage. Right, so same as the opposite side. You can see there's no misalignment to the gaps. Everything looks nice and clean. There's nothing that looks untoward. So let's go down the driver's side. And again, I'm just looking for any dents or marks, anything that looks out of place. And hopefully you'll agree and you can see it's really nice and clean and there's no damage at all. Side steps in fantastic condition as well. Being extremely critical. The very, with the door edge there, look, you can see that tiny little, there's a tiny little stone chip there. Other than that, I can't see anything, to be honest with you. There's another, just a stone chip, oh it's not. Yeah, there's a stone chip there. And I've just noticed there's a tiny little dent just on there, you see that? I think that's a stone chip as well, but it's not obviously damaged the paint. Mirror back's in good condition, there's no damage, as is the mirror. onto the driver's side front wing. And again, it's in lovely condition, there's no damage. So finally, driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition. It's a matching Continental tyre, so it's a full set of Continentals all round, and matching tread depth the opposite side. So to be honest with you, if you buy this truck, it's probably worthwhile putting the fronts on the back, because obviously it's the drive wheels initially. Right, so onto the interior. Driver's door card is in nice clean condition, there's no damage. On the armrest you've got your electric windows, up above you've got your door locks. This panel here is basically all your lighting, etc. You've got automatic lights, rear tail lights, electric folding mirrors and your mirror control. Driver's seat, no surprises, bolsters feel like new, material looks in great condition, no damage. There's no rub marks, everything looks nice and clean. These are quite susceptible to cracking and breaking sometimes. Nice and cheap to replace, but obviously this one's in fantastic condition, so no issues there. Just noticed there's a little bit of rub mark where you get in and out on the seat there, but it's nothing. So the seat's fully electric. And it works seamlessly, no problems at all. It's got the Wildtrak mats, a little bit of rub on there. Carpets are in good condition though. Right, let's jump in. So, dashboard, there's a couple of little tiny marks there. And if someone stored something in the passenger seat maybe and it's just rub, it's not bad, but it is there. Passenger seat, being truthful, it doesn't feel like it's ever been sat in. The bolsters feel like brand new, and as you can see the material etc is really very nice and clean. Dashboard is clean and it's free from damage. Everything looks nice and clean and spot on. So let's start it up. There are 2 proper keys and there's 2 canopy keys. So to start it, you do put your foot on the brake, give it a preheat, give it a twist, and it starts, no problems at all. So apart from the fuel light and the handbrake, hopefully you can see there's no warning lights on the dashboard. Right, so steering wheel controls, this part here, I'm sure you know, but I just will go through it basically. Obviously this is more about showing you what the vehicle's like, but I'll show you as much as I can. So this part of the steering wheel here controls this part of the screen on here, and then the lower part is your cruise control. Then the left hand side controls the left hand side of the screen, and then the lower part controls your volume, hopefully you can tell from that. Speakers are in nice condition, there's no distortion, everything sounds spot on. So you got your volume, mute down below, voice command, and then obviously you can answer your phone and hang up, and also you can skip tracks or radio stations from there as well. Another quite a decent one is if you go on to entertainment on this one, so there you can then use these buttons here to change the radio stations as well, as you can see. So yeah, everything works as you wouldn't. 6-speed automatic gearbox, about 30 to a gallon, give us a take, obviously depending on what you're doing with it. Roof lining is in really nice clean condition, there's no damage. Media centre, let's have a look at the reversing camera first. As you can see, damn good image, very clean, easy to use, dead clear. So media centre from your home screen. If you ever watched any of the other videos that we do, I think this media centre in the later Ranger is the best that I've ever seen, if I'm honest. It works so well. So this is your home screen, so you've got your navigation to your left, your radio station above, your phone will go here, heated seats, which I'll just try while we're here, I'm sure they work fine, but we'll give them a go. So map, it's just slick, it works really very well. It works fast, it works like your phone, so you know where you pinch in and you zoom out, but more important, it works faultlessly and very quickly. It's obviously got a decent processor in there, and it works very, very quickly, so that's really nice. If you click on audio, click on sources, you can see you've got AM, FM, DAB, CD, and also Bluetooth audio. Bluetooth audio is quite a cool one. Not a lot of the other pickup trucks do that. Climate control. Obviously you can control everything. You can see that the heated seats are on, and I can feel them and tell you that they do work as well. That's where your phones are, which we'll delete all those before it goes out. And then settings from here, you can see the options you've got. You've got Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, and then also ambient lighting as well. Really nice, dead smart, looks really good. Seats in the back are nice and clean, free from damage. We'll have a close look at those in a few minutes time. So down below you've got switchable four-wheel drive, stability control and hill descent, and then obviously USB controls are down there as well. Cup holders in the front, your armrest. I quite like this. If you see that black vent there, if you've got your air conditioning on in summer, I suppose heating on in winter, you can put cold drinks in there or sandwiches or whatever. It's not a fridge, but it works as well as when obviously the air con's on, so that's quite cool. Always also worth remembering that it does that as well. Anything else? Like I said before, and if I've missed something, let me know. Let's pop the bonnet. So in the back, driver's side, door cards in good condition. There's a couple of little marks, but nothing serious. Seats are in great condition. To be honest with you, you do find that directors will buy these vehicles, obviously because of the VAT and the tax, and claim everything back. To me, that doesn't really feel like it's ever been sat in. The bolsters feel like new. Overmats in the rear, everything's nice and clean. Everything's spot on. The carpets are in good condition as well. There's a little tiny mark there, look, you see that? You can lift this up, and you've got cubby holes in the back, and you can lift them back forwards, and all your bits are down there, and obviously you can see that everything's nice and clean. It's worth mentioning that if this one's not for you, we do specialise in pickup trucks. We always aim to have plenty on site. It is what we look after, and obviously we always specialise in trucks specifically. Get my words out, specifically. So we always aim to have plenty on site and plenty of choice. So if this one's not for you for whatever reason, have a quick look on our website, justcomparecars.com. Again, mats in the passenger side, carpets all clean. Seats are in great condition, as you can see. Door cards are obviously in fantastic condition as well. Passenger side rear, and again everything's nice and clean. They've got child locks on the rear as well. So look under the bonnet. Pneumatic lifting bonnet, always very helpful. Right, so under the bonnet, fluids are nice and clean into the correct levels. It's even got washer fluid in it, which is great to see. Turbo unit is clean and it's free from any oily residue. Engine block's nice and clean. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Belts are in great condition. Genuine Ford battery. And everything looks good. What you might notice from this is there's a lot of dirt and stuff. We don't clean under the bonnet. I can't see the point at the end of the day, because obviously we want to see what it's like when it comes, and as you can see, it's in great condition. There's no oil around the engine at all, or the turbo. Obviously they've been well maintained. This one's got full service history, so you know that it's been looked after, which is always nice to see. Right, so we're nearly there, so hopefully you're still with me. Let's have a quick look underneath, and again you can see no signs of any historic oil leaks. Engine's in great condition obviously underneath, as is the chassis. Rear diff's in nice clean condition, there's no oily residue. Spare wheel, I think that's an alloy. It looks like Continental tyre, and I'd say there's about 3 or 4 mils, so it's legal, of tread on the tyre, which is obviously ideal because obviously it's just to get you home. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see today if you were here in person, and probably a little bit more. I do realise I go on 20 minutes in, it's about average to be fair. But anyway, thanks for watching and sticking with me, I really appreciate it. If you like the look of this truck, have a look on Facebook. There's always different photos that you won't see anywhere else on there. It's always nice, obviously, have a look at it in a different manner. Like I said before, if this one's not for you, we've got plenty more on site. So for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me, I really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.